keys in my hand. I can never understand how never land from a breakup, no.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. And introducing first the self-described greatest woman of all time, Claressa Shields. She's 5'8" with a reach of 68.1 inches. And standing across from her, the undisputed champ, it's Katie Taylor. She's 5'5" inches tall with a reach of 66.1 inches.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
It's Claressa Shields, one of the greatest to ever do it, the greatest woman fighter of all time, or so she says. Hard to argue when you look at her decorated career. Katie Taylor, one of the best to ever do it, fighting out of Ireland.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Tom. This is ridiculous.
So now let's go into the ring for the official introductions. Here's the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Flint, Michigan, she is a 3-division undisputed champion of the world, Claressa Shields. Fighting out of the blue corner, and now from Bray, Ireland, here is a 2-division undisputed champion of the world, introducing simply the best, Katie Taylor.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night, because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk. And there's the bell to start the round. That counter shot lands. When are we going to see a jab from these two? She misses with the jab. These two fighters are made for one another. Aspirations from the fans and media alike as we get set for this main event under the sun.
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. Want to cool you down, want to watch your back, want to give you instructions in your head, and want to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
These two women pretty close halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than equal.
Having a hard time finding a home with that right uppercut. Catch and shoot. I'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Nice counter shot. Good counter punching. Every time they throw a shot, you know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Claressa Shields is in trouble. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Change your angles, go out there, finish it. Mix it up, body and head, be smart, change your angles. Time, you're going to have to jump all over her, right? You're going to have to mix it up. Body, head, Just make sure you're doing it smart. Change your angles. Go out there and finish it. Being heard, be smart, change your angles. So now's the time. We're going to have to jump all over her, right?
You jumped all over her. She's ready to go now. Just jump all over her.
Go out there, finish it.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Just jump all over her again. Mix it up.
They ring the bell and here we go. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counterpuncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Punch, counterpunch. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? One punch could change everything in this battle. She scores to that counter. A straight right just misses. When you're fighting a swarmer and you know their goal is to bury their head right in your chest, the uppercuts would probably come in handy.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
It's like a game of joust. Claressa Shields just got clipped. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Claressa Shields is in trouble. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. Well, things certainly aren't going her way. She's been on the back foot. She's got to turn the tables.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
She's gone. Finito. Kaput.
Change your angles. Go out there and finish it.
Again, mix it up. Body and head. Be smart. Change your angles.
Time, we're going to have to jump all over her, right? We're going to have to mix it up. Body, head, just make sure you're doing it smart. Change your angles. Go out there and finish it.
Change your angles.
So now's the time. We're going to have to jump all over her, right?
You jumped all over her. She's ready to go now. You jump all over her.
Go out there, finish it.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come up now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Yes, not a jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Perfect counter lands. That counter shot lands. Beautiful counter shot. That right hook not connected. Being clipped by that counter. Here's a counter shot. Straight right just misses. The perfect counter lands. Claressa Shields just got clipped. trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to play this way.
This is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, makes look so easy.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot by her. The old adage is no matter how much speed you got, timing beats speed.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Nice counter. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap.
Oh no, Katie Taylor hurts. Thought we were going to see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake up, they've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Down goes Claressa Shields. She knocked the wind out of her and it took her off her feet. Look at this replay.
Got to see that again.
Final 10 seconds here, and it's been a good round for her for sure. Good counter punch. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown is going to be we just saw.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath, got right. Brush it off, get on with the job.
Change your angles, go out there, finish it.
Again, mix it up, body and head, be smart, change the angles.
Time, we're going to have to jump all over her, right? We're going to have to mix it up. Body, head, just make sure you're doing it smart. Change your angles, go out there and finish it.
Body and head, be smart, change the angles. You go in there.
So now's the time, we're going to have to jump all over her, right? We're going to
You jumped all over. She's ready to go now. Just jump all over.
go out there and finish it.
You go in there and you finish it. She's ready to
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action.
go over again. Mix it up, body and head, be smart, change the angles.
And there's the bell to start the round. She's got a minute to collect herself, and boy does she need it, because you know her opponent is going to come out looking for another knockdown to start this round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
There's a counter shot. That jab misses. Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
Some fighters are...
Are we about to see Katie Taylor knocked out? I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
The greatest female perhaps of all time is in trouble of going down.
Always showing love, this is what I do. I can look me in
Do you believe this? Taylor is down. Wow, let's take another look at that.
You're right, Tom. What a shot.
When you live by the code, try to hate my man.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
Can make or break a fighter.
Go out there, finish it.
Mix it up, body and head, smart, change the angle.
We're going to have to jump all over. Right, we're going to mix it up. Body, head, make sure you're doing it smart. Change your angles. Go out there, finish it.
Ask me when I get comfy, I'll let you know when the view.
So now's the time. We're going to have to jump all over. Right, we're going to...
Jumped all over. She's ready to go now. Just jump all over.
Go out there, finish it.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Mix it up. Body,
Jump all over again. Mix it up. Body and
They ring the bell, and here we go. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
She got clipped by that counter. That jab doesn't find a home. Shields is in trouble.
You see me at my low. I let her in and my heart, she cut it, bro. I can't pretend ever since.
And it appears she weathered the storm. How? I am not sure. Claressa Shields just got clipped.
Done all these endeavors. These shorties calling, but I'd rather chase the cheddar.
How is this fight still continuing?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do you do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way. Oh no, Katie Taylor hurt.
Cookies for the low. You ain't know. If you ain't know, might hit your city, play a record, kill a show.
Are we about to see Katie Taylor knocked out? And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Step back, compose yourself.
Oh no, Katie Taylor hurts.
Someone is spoiler, but wanna know you now. I might just take the call. I might
Didn't wait too long to get back and get in. Claressa Shields is in trouble. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Body, head, just make sure you're doing it smart. Change your angles, go out there, finish it.
Be smart, change angles.
So now's the time, we're going to have to jump all over, right?
Jump all over. She's ready to go down. Just jump all over.
Go out there, finish it.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Jump all over again. Mix it up. Body and head. Be smart.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight, so
Claressa Shields just got clipped. A much better game plan here.
he's got to wake up. He's got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Claressa Shields is in trouble. Trying to buy time, and before they get knocked down, they choose to go down on their own and take a knee.
If you're under pressure, you take the knee, gives you some time, gives you some space, gives you 8 seconds to collect yourself, then back into the action again. Clever move.
She catches and counters. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this battle?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's when the referee has to jump in and stop.
The greatest female perhaps of all time is in trouble of going down. And it appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure.
You're sleeping on the job. What you do, you step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Good counter punch. Claressa Shields just got clipped. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
There's a lot on the line here.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action. There's the bell to start the round. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Beautiful counter punch. Doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. turn it back. And what else could they do but to take a knee here?
She has no choice. She needs the break. She needs the breather. She needs the space.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life.
And Shields is down. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That